everybody. So today I'm going to be making a theory and fan speculation of what is happening in the trailer and what I think happened or is happening. So chapter times in the description. You can skip to whatever moment you want. Timestamps in the description. Skip to whatever moment you want. So starting off, we have, why is Godzilla evil? So obviously something is provoking Godzilla in the trailer, and he's wrecking cities around the globe, including Apex and Monarch facilities alike. So what exactly is triggering this strange behavior? Well, I personally believe that Mechagodzilla is sending orca signals from Skull Island, which is making Godzilla go crazy. And Godzilla starts destroying cities because he sensed the presence of a mechanized giant. And the reason Godzilla is destroying cities over a mech that hasn't even been turned on yet, Godzilla doesn't want humanity to get too advanced. Like in 2019, the oxygen destroyer, that's a dangerous weapon. Godzilla doesn't want civilizations to go to war with each other, and they use Mechagodzillas and orcas to awaken titans to get them on their side, and oxygen destroyers to kill all of them. Godzilla's trying to keep the peace of nature. He doesn't want humanity to get too dangerously advanced that they start going to war with each other. So that's my fan theory for Godzilla's strange behavior. And next we have the theory for Kong's axe. Now this has been a topic discussed a lot in the trailer breakdowns. And I personally believe, because throughout the entirety of the trailer, Godzilla isn't missing one dorsal plate. Even though during the TV spot it looked like he was missing one, but that's just because it's extremely low quality in the TV spots. But, so I believe that the axe was forged from one of Kong's ancestors out of one of Godzilla's ancestors' dorsal plates. And so, and Kong's ancestors constructed this in order to defeat the Godzillas. We'll get to that in a bit. And so Kong's ancestors forged this axe, which then after the war passed, they let it down from generation to generation of Kong. Which Kong's dad was the holder of this axe when the Skullcrawlers attacked during Kong's birth. And right before the battle with the Skullcrawlers, Kong took it down into the Hollow Earth and made a deal with the Nizukis. And the Nizukis are basically the guard dogs of the axe. If anyone dares to try and come after the axe, they'll fight. And if they defeat the Nizukis will let them pass, because they've proven themselves worthy to hold the axe. So the Nizukis fighting Kong are battling Kong over the safety of the axe. And once Kong defeats the Nizukis, he's gonna have the axe. And basically, he's the owner of the axe now. And now, a more interesting topic, Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla was seen a couple times in the trailer. First, with him coming out of a mountain and destroying a city, and then Ren Sarazawa standing in front of a board with Mechagodzilla's systems minimum charged, and then there's Madison standing in front of a blueprint of Mechagodzilla as well. But my fan theory for Mechagodzilla. He was built on Skull Island in 2010. He was being built on Skull Island in 2010, and they based it off the sightings of Godzilla species in the 1900s. So, when they tried to make Mechagodzilla, they modeled him a bit different than the normal Godzilla. He's got the same body structure and head as Godzilla, except his arms are equipped with claw machine hands. And a 1,000 degrees Celsius plasma beam, which his hand can be, which when Godzilla shoots his atomic breath at Mechagodzilla, he'll lift up his hand, and the energy will be absorbed through his arm, and then he'll close it once Godzilla stops shooting, and he'll shoot his 1,000 degrees Celsius beam at Godzilla. Seems pretty dangerous. And so, when they designed Mechagodzilla, Monarch was aiming for something a bit different. They went onto Skull Island to build him, which resulted in a couple skull crawlers appearing in the base and a lot more. I don't have much to say about Mechagodzilla, so moving on. We have the war between Kong species and Godzilla's. The war started out in the Hollow Earth when Kong started discovering the Hollow Earth. The Godzillas lived in the Hollow Earth, and they didn't like any other apex predators invading their territory. So when the Kongs moved in, they were mad. They started battling each other over the Hollow Earth, and the Kongs soon retreated back to their island. Well, they soon retreated onto an island with a storm, which they took custody in. But then the Godzilla started emerging at that island too to try and conquer it. When they realized the Kongs were there, they started battling. Many island natives saw the battle and sketched this image out. And this resulted in one of Kong's ancestors punching one of Godzilla's species and grabbing his dorsal plate and forging an axe. He shoved the dorsal plate through a giant bone, which it had the power to absorb energy. So when they all confronted Godzilla's species again, they attacked. The leader holding an axe. The leader of the pack, which is Kong's great seven greats grandfather, who had the axe, maybe a couple greats grandfather, headed after Dagon, which Dagon ended up being the last of his species, with one exception. Couple monsters. There's Dagon and an egg, which soon hatches into Godzilla. And so Godzilla grew up after the war and started protecting humanity. And then, yeah. So, tell me in the comments below what you think about my theories. And if you want, I can make more. So, yeah. Bye.